What is up, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, my friends? How are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Once again, today yet another kind of a news episode, because our next big PvE event called Road to Berlin is nearly here. We only have to wait 4 more days, and as we always like to do over here before such a big event, we would like to dive a bit deeper into it before this event is even over here, so we know what we are dealing with. We know what we can wait for, and when this event is over here, we can jump right into the action knowing all the things. Well, actually knowing as much as you can know. And today, conveniently, they released another article called Take the Road to Berlin and Reap the Rewards. Quite a detailed article showing this video. We are going to take a look at this video as well, showing core gameplay, what you have to do in different stages, showing you some rewards over here. You're able to get IS-2S, aka IS-2 screen, completely for free if you grind hardcore enough, seems like it, and bounty ventilation. Whew, you have no idea how much I would pay for that. So bounty ventilation is definitely one thing I want to get, so I have bounty rammer, bounty ventilation, and bounty gun laying drive for my 183, ladies and gentlemen. You can see some other tier system, and this is the key over here. Level 1, level 2 and level 3 tier system I want to know more about. This is the reward vehicle, we called it, ladies and gentlemen, in one of my previous news episodes. We called this the special reward. They didn't mention anything official about the reward, but it was already leaked that it is going to be IS-2S, aka IS-2 screened, some themes over here and so on. Anyway, as you can see, quite a detailed article over here, so let's dive right into the action. So, greetings commanders, to commemorate the final weeks leading up to the end of World War II in Europe, World of Tanks is hosting a new PvE game mode called Road to Berlin. Now, they said it is similar to the Homefront what we used to have, but Homefront last year had so many issues, so many major big flaws, which made this game mode basically unplayable. Hopefully everything is going to be fixed with this Road to Berlin. Event details. Let's actually watch this video together, and if we have anything to comment on, let's do that. Hopefully this video gives us basically all we need to know. Let's go.
This year marks 75 years since the great victory in Europe.
Nice black and white, actually.
The Road to Berlin game event, introduced in World of Tanks, commemorates this important occasion. It starts May 4th and will last 2 weeks. Join other players in storming the last enemy stronghold. There are 5 operation stages to be completed. As you complete them, you'll fight against AI-driven enemy vehicles. For your achievements, you'll get different rewards. The IS-2 Shielded Tier 7 Premium Tank, bounty equipment, awards, badges. Check out the new garage, which will be changed significantly for this momentous occasion. Feel the atmosphere of spring 1945 from your very...
Okay, I think this is the main reason why they didn't introduce a special garage for the Act 1 celebrating World of Tanks 10th anniversary. I was really curious why they did that, but I guess this is the reason, because they already were working on this garage. So yeah, it seems to be quite nice actually. At first glance, we have some doggo action over here, some cats. Wargaming loves cats, as we all know. Some dudes working on the truck right here, some troops. Yeah, it has a really nice feel actually, already looking at this video.
Very first step in the game. Then go to the event garage. 5 units with unique combat boosts will join in the offensive. The Beast Slayers, consisting of powerful tank destroyers that have good penetration and pack a major punch. The Ironsides, heavy tanks that have a sufficient amount of hit points and deal high damage. The Winged Spearhead, a unit of medium tanks with good mobility and accuracy. 1st Tank Battalion. These vehicles feature excellent mobility and a great rate of fire while also being good at maneuvering and flanking. And lastly, the 48th Breakthrough Regiment, which has heavy tanks with reliable armor and a good rate of fire. Choose any unit. Every vehicle has infinite ammunition. Their commanders have the
special perks
Sixth
as
Sense
well.
perk trained to 100%. By fighting in battles, units progress from level 1 to level 3. The unit level determines the available vehicles and the power of their combat boosts. For example,
Okay, I'm just going to stop it over here for a second. This tiering system was the biggest issue with Homefront. That tier 3 tanks went into the same match with 4 other or 5 other or how many tanks we had? Tier 1 vehicles. Tier 3 was not able to win because the matchmaker made enemies tier 3 for tier 3 tanks. Tier 3 was not able to win the game because he was the only tier 3 versus tier 3 enemies, and tier 1s had the worst 20 minutes of their lives. This matchmaker, hopefully, is going to be 10 times better than it was in Homefront, because it was actually unplayable because of that reason. This matchmaker was just so stupid. Okay, so we have different perks over here. Mortar, minefield seems to be the thing for heavy tanks. Yeah, okay, this is nice. I like
at
to toast
first,
things.
the Ironsides consist only of IS-1 tanks that have the Mortar Strike and Minefield combat boosts. At level 3, the unit has IS-2V tanks, which are more advanced and powerful. Their combat boosts deal much more damage than those of the IS-1. 5 players take part in a battle.
That sounds weird.
You can
Sounded
fight
weird.
as a part of a platoon or together with random allies.
Okay, 5-man
Random
platoon.
players will also join your team if the platoon has fewer than 5 members. At the beginning of the battle, you'll be assigned a battle mission. Its location will be highlighted on the minimap. In the battle, advance through the map, destroy enemy positions, and repel counterattacks. Their directions will also be displayed on the minimap. The battlefield area will be limited by an enemy artillery strike zone. If you move to this zone, your vehicle will be destroyed after a few seconds. Initially, each player has 3 vehicles. You can receive 2 additional vehicles for completing battle missions. For example, for repelling a counterattack.
Receiving extra vehicles, this is really nice touch. By the way, quick question. Didn't they mention that this mode comes with special map, special Berlin map? I'm seeing Runeberg over here. Maybe they
If you run
move
out
into
of
Berlin.
respawns, don't leave the battle. You will still be able to return to the battlefield if your allies complete specific battle missions.
This
To
is
complete
nice.
an operations stage, you need to fulfill 2 conditions. Destroy a certain number of enemy vehicles. Meet the time limit. At the end of the battle, a decisive encounter against elite vehicles takes place. To win the battle, you need to complete all battle missions. In battle, you'll face German vehicles of different types, excluding light tanks. The higher the unit level, the stronger the enemies. So make sure to coordinate your actions with your team. Don't engage enemies head-on. Distract heavily armored vehicles and immobilize them with the heavy tanks of the Ironsides or the 48th Breakthrough Regiment. Then use fast vehicles to flank your enemies. This strategy proves successful in most cases. Also, always be on the lookout. Enemy artillery can hit you even when you're behind a cover. You'll need to find a balance between aggressive and cautious approaches to secure
Oh boy. Listen to this again, guys.
successful in most cases. Also, always be on the lookout. Enemy artillery can hit you even when you're behind a cover.
Okay.
You'll need to
Whatever.
find a balance between aggressive and cautious approaches to secure victory. If you're running out of time, do your best to finish off any remaining enemies. If you still have enough time and the enemy has a few vehicles left, make sure to stay safe and don't waste your hit points. Use your combat boosts and special shells. Incendiary shells are the most effective against powerful tanks with a lot of hit points and dangerous guns. Make sure to destroy them quickly and with as few shots as possible. Use terrain irregularities to find good windows to fire. Or you can take a risk by sending swift tanks in a charge against enemy artillery. By destroying it, you'll keep your team safe and sound. Don't let any enemy vehicles escape the battlefield. Otherwise, you'll have to face them during the next stage of the battle, along with the next wave of enemies. Enemy vehicles will be much more difficult to penetrate from the front than from the rear. Battles will be fought on the updated maps of Oder, Kvelberg, and Westwall. The decisive battle will take place on the new Berlin map. It will become available to players on May 8th. There will be a 30% chance of entering a battle on this map. Berlin will only be available for level 3 units. After each battle, you'll receive victory points.
What they just said over here, that makes me think they finally fixed the matchmaker. If only tier 3 vehicles are able to get over there, I hope this is the case, then tier 3 tanks, at least when they are going into Berlin, are not going to be matched with tier 2 or tier 1 tanks. And this is the key, because they also mentioned that be careful, the higher your tank level is, the stronger the enemies are, so matchmaker has to be perfect.
For level 3 units. After each battle, you'll receive victory points. The amount depends on your battle performance and unit achievements. They are used to reach new unit levels and operation stages. You'll earn twice as many victory points when fighting on the Berlin map compared to the other maps. In addition to this, once a day, you'll receive an order. It applies for one battle and provides 5 times more victory points for the battle. Want to progress faster? Then fight in random battles, complete missions, and earn tokens. These can be exchanged for orders that grant a ×15 multiplier to victory points earned. Also, you can purchase orders that provide a ×10 multiplier to victory points earned.
Okay, I like that you're able to buy. You do not have to. You get some ×5 for free. You get ×10 if you buy it. And I like it. What I like is that you can get the best multiplier by completing missions for free. You cannot buy that. I also like that.
Challenge lies ahead, but the reward is worth it. For completing an operation stage, you'll get a 25% discount on purchasing the IS-2 Shielded. After completing 4 operation stages, you can get this premium tank free of charge. It features counter heat protection, allowing it to better withstand enemy hits. Its unique exterior will distinguish this vehicle on the battlefield. Complete all 5 operation stages to earn Bounty Ventilation. After the equipment is upgraded, it improves the major qualifications of all crew members by 7.5%. Ride on the road to Berlin from beginning to end together with World of Tanks.
It's funny, actually, how they value bounty equipment more than IS-2 Shielded, because Stage 5. Alright, so I understand most of it already. Core gameplay, we have to capture Zone A, we have to destroy tanks, we have to defend Zone A, we have to capture Zone B, then defend it, just to break through the enemy defense or defense. We have different stages over here. Stage 1, after completing that. Stage 2, new wave. Same map. Stage 3, new part of the map will be open. We have to cross the bridge, we have to kill some tanks over there. Stage 4, another map zone has been opened, and Stage 5, let's Do that enemy command vehicle. Okay, so there are going to be command vehicles as well. Enemy command vehicle, this dirtiest and most dangerous enemy vehicle. To destroy them, a coordinated effort by the entire team is required. Okay, so they gave us some tips as well. Track it and flank it, like versus all the overpowered tanks in this game, right? Okay, so vehicle respawns. I really like that system. You are able to get 2 additional spawns earned by yourself or by your teammates. So if you die, just count on your teammates and wait until you're able to go back into. This time I didn't hear them mentioning anything about fuel system or limited amount of tries system, because previously with Homefront this was another boner killer for many players. Them limiting the amount of times you're able to play this mode if you wanted to grind it, for example. So that was really sucky. Okay, so some rewards, training booklet, Soviet, training booklet, British or USA or universal manual, all those things are really useful. Bounty ventilation also really useful. For 3 million credits you are able to make this bounty ventilation work as effectively as improved equipment for 5,000 bonds or 4,000 bonds. I think ventilation was 5k, right? Plus discount. After completing 4 stages you are able to get IS-2S plus garage slot for free, which is not bad, but at the moment I just want to see how grindy it is going to be. I have to play it and I want to see how grindy it actually can be. So combat boosts, we have airstrike, artist strike, special shells, incendiary shells. Those seem to be really interesting. Incendiary shells, yes. Katyusha rocket launchers, causes damage, destroys modules and ignites vehicles inside the selected area. Beautiful. So if you track like the biggest enemy tank and use Katyusha, that's really nice. So Iron Sight gets mortar strike, just like artillery strike basically. Minefield was really useful in Homefront. We have attack aircraft. Okay, so bomber, airstrike, incendiary shells for beast slayers as well. The 1st tank battalion, airstrike and incendiary shells, basically different combinations. Yeah, airstrike, drop bombs. Oh, this is drop bomb and this is attack aircraft carrying out bombing and air. Okay, so those are a bit different. Anyway, full throttle boosts vehicle acceleration, got it, and artillery strike. So we have quite some combat boosts to use. Maximize your effort, 25 orders times 10, 5 for each unit, 30 days of premium time, 20 personal reserves, experience and credits, 20 personal reserves plus 50% credits for 1 hour. Ladies and gentlemen, you are actually able to get that, but by purchasing special bundles. If it is available for in-game gold, I am going ham after this. If not, we'll see. Reap your rewards, IS-2 shielded, universal training booklet, maps, Gewelberg, Oder, Westfall and Berlin map. Already downloaded all those things. Known issues. Did I say known issues? Okay, known issues. And yeah, this is the event, ladies and gentlemen. This is the event, Road to Berlin, coming up fairly soon. Now you know a bit more about it. Now you know what kind of tanks you can use, what kind of tanks you have to attack. Ferdinand, Tigers, King Tiger as well, I believe, is the enemy final boss, end boss. We have 5 stages what we have to complete. Stage 5 is destroy powerful enemy commanders in the ultimate fray. You have to destroy gap zones, stuff like that. Yeah, okay. So already on paper it seems to be better than Homefront. Hopefully they learned from their mistakes and it is going to be better actually. Ladies and gentlemen, consider yourself being informed. That is me done. Beautiful people, I get you next time with something else. In the meantime, stay tuned, hitting that like button, subscribe button. Why the hell not leave a comment? All this is for free, but what is not for free is being super sexy and receiving comments from your loved one who is saying, "How are you so beautiful today?" You say, "Beast Mode Care," link is in the description. Okay, it was an awful try, but I try my best. Take care and bye.